Hi, good morning. I was going to do my morning meditation and I wanted to share it with anyone who also would like to do the morning meditation with me. But I thought today that I would start with a couple of very simple standing things for the brain and then come to seated for a few of the self-care exercises. And then take a moment for just the sound bath and relaxation and then come back from that. I think the thing I love about this particular type of class is that you don't need any special clothes. I am wearing a button-down shirt and jeans of sort, and luckily they're stretchy, so they'll work. But yeah, hopefully you can just turn this on wherever you are and find a space. The only thing I'll ever say is that for the relaxation part, you just want to have a space to be comfortable. So either pillows piled up on your bed, or a place to lie down on the floor, or a chair to sit in, really anything that you would feel comfortable in for the relaxation part. Okay, here we go. So hopefully you can see me enough for these exercises. This is a funny camera angle, but hello. You're just gonna stand with your feet hip width apart. Just take a moment to allow your feet to be grounded. Sometimes I'll lift my toes so that I can feel that inner corner of the foot right by the big toe, and then feel that inner corner of the heel and the inner arch. And then from there, kind of diagonally stretch to the outer corner of the foot right below the pinky toe so you can feel those 3 points of contact. And then allow yourself to connect to that outer corner of your heel. So now you've got 4 points of contact in your foot and a little bit active arches from there. And then relax your toes. As you're pressing through the balls of your feet a little bit in your points of contact, inner thighs move back. And then have that conscious awareness as you press down through your heels that your tailbone just goes right down between them. So you're not gripping really hard, but there's a little bit of engagement that begins to happen then in the belly, in the pelvis, as the tailbone goes down and the thighs stay back. And then just breathe. Allow the feet to settle into the earth. Allow your shoulders to soften a little bit onto your back. Allow the top of your head to lengthen toward the sky. Tops of your ears gently up and back, so there's a little more softness in the back of your neck and the top of your shoulders. Just take a couple normal breaths. If you want to sigh your exhale out a little bit. And then you're just going to begin to circle one arm. I hit the wall, so I'm moving. You're just going to circle one arm around forward. And this is where the brain part comes in. You're just going to take it gentle. You don't have to go fast. I sometimes have to do it like a pendulum so I can think, and for my shoulders. And as you're circling this arm forward, you're going to then take the other arm back. And you'll notice parts of your shoulders that are tight, so you can take it slow in the middle. And then just breathe and allow your arms to circle one forward, one back. And then when you're ready, you're going to take your other arm forward. And then as you kind of are getting that in, you're going to take the other arm back at the same time. And my brain always has to like readjust when I start getting both arms going. Don't forget to breathe. Just allow your breath to be normal, in and out through your nose. If you need to breathe a little bit out through your mouth, that's great. Just sigh it out, let it go. You can close your eyes. Maybe you're really good at this and you want to go faster, or if you're like my shoulders, you need to go slower. And then when you're done, just shake it out a little bit. And then bring your left ear towards your shoulder. And as you take your left ear towards your shoulder, you're going to just rest the fleshy part, that bicep of your left arm on your head. And then you're just going to let that hang there for a moment. So you can just feel a stretch on the right side of your neck as you breathe. And then very gently, you're just going to allow the back of your hand to be on the back of your head, and you're going to turn your chin towards your armpit. Depending on if you got ready today, you may or may not want your face super close to your armpit. Just kind of allow yourself to relax and breathe. It's so good for the neck. And then bring that chin back to the center. Bring your left arm down. And then as you're ready, you're going to take your right arm up. And it's like just a little cradle for your head, for your ear. And then you're just letting the weight of your arm just gently stretch the neck. You can even feel a little bit of relaxation in the left shoulder, so helping to stretch that left side of your neck. And then again, as you sort of turn your chin towards your right armpit, letting the back of that hand just gently rest on the back of your head. Breathe into the stretch. And then just let that go. You might hear my children in the background. They're usually here. And then shake it out a little bit. If you want, sometimes I feel like I want to take the head around or even just drop the chin and like a pendulum, bringing it back and forth really slow. You'd be surprised like how intuitive your body is, like when you start to find a stretch, a place where you want to be in a stretch. Just listen to that and really breathe into that. Beautiful. And you're going to take your arms up. So you inhale, a little bend in the knees. Going to come down just nice and heavy. You're going to hang a little bit like a rag doll. And as you let your head hang down and your arms hang down, if you like, you can grab your elbows when you're down there. Belly button moves toward the spine just to protect the back a little bit. And having that little bend in the knees is just good assurance that you're taking care of your back. But once you're down there, if you want to straighten your legs at all, walk your knees back and forth. I'll come down here with you. But if you want to start to straighten your legs at all, you can do that. Maybe bend one knee while you straighten the other, going back and forth. Allow yourself a few deep breaths, a few moments, even a few pauses between your breath. And with a little bend in those knees, you might come up a little bit, stretch that back forward, look forward, just a little toning in the spine. And then one more time, kind of let everything hang down. And take some time to breathe. And then with that slight bend in your knees, belly in, slowly curling, rising all the way up until you're standing again. Ears in line with the shoulders, shoulders on the back, shoulders over hips, hips over ankles, feet grounded. Take a nice deep breath in, sigh it out. And then as you're ready, you can just come down to a seated position that's comfortable. Depending on what's in my laundry, I use towels, blankets, I've used pillow cushions, actual yoga blocks or bolsters if I ever can keep track of those. But just something to find a comfortable seat. And again, you can always do this sitting in a chair or sitting on your bed, just someplace that you feel comfortable. So the first self-care exercise that we're going to do is checking the nostril dominance. You might also know it as alternate nostril breathing. Some days this does not work for me at all. I might be so blocked up on one side that what I'll choose to do instead is to just breathe in for a 4 count and then just slowly let go and breathe out for a 4 count. So if you're finding today that the nostril dominance is not working, please feel free to choose that option as well. But you're going to take your right thumb and put that right on your right nostril. And you're just going to press on the side of the nostril and just block the bottom of the nostril and inhale through your left nostril. Hold your breath briefly and then use your sun finger, or we call it the ring finger, to block the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right. Hold your breath briefly. Exhale through the left as you block the right with your thumb. And then that's 1 round. Inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other side, then holding, inhaling, and exhaling. So we'll try it again. Inhaling through the left. Hold. Block the left. Exhale through the right. Hold. Inhale through the right. Block the right and exhale through the left. So when you're doing alternate nostril breathing, you can see I've got like funny hand motions. Sometimes my fingers aren't as flexible, but you can, if you want, tuck your fingers in to remember which ones you're using, if you like to do it that way. Or some people like to put those fingers on their forehead just to have another point of contact to soften through the inner eyebrows and through the sinuses. So you can also try that as well. Whatever is most comfortable for you is really what's most important in a breathing exercise at this point. So we're going to do 3 more rounds, and then we're just going to stop and relax for a moment. We're going to close off the right. Inhale through the left. Hold briefly. Plug the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Hold and exhale through the left. Now you can just continue at your own pace. When you're ready, just breathe through both nostrils. We'll sit quietly for a moment. And then using your fingertips or your knuckles, you're just going to start doing a little bit of tapping along your hairline, going from the center of the head to the sides. When you get to the sides, just going back to the center. Sometimes when you get to the sides, you might want to lift your fingers or knuckles and just come back to the center. And just keep going in an outward motion, like you're moving the energy along the forehead. Doing this about 3 to 4 times. And then coming from the forehead all the way down, if you haven't already, to the temples. Sometimes I like to go back and forth. Sometimes that's too much. Sometimes just one side at a time. But today I'm feeling like I want to be here. And then tap the inner eyebrows, along the eyebrows, out to the temples. And try to take an exhale every now and again to just sort of allow yourself to feel the contact and not feel like you're trying to resist it or that it's poking into you, but that there's this like meeting of the fingers and meeting of the area that you're tapping. You could also, if you want, tap your eyeballs very gently. It's like a light show. There's no real health benefit to that, it's just fun. And then you can tap in through your sinuses out to your cheekbones. And then you can get to the hollow part of your cheekbones. All the way up to your jaw hinge. And then upper lip. And then go all the way along your gum line to your molars, upper lip to the upper molars. Just stimulating a little bit of blood flow for the gums and the teeth. You get down into the lower molars and the lower lip. And then come on down to your chin. And from the chin, go out again to the jaw. So tap your earlobes underneath and behind the ears. You can kind of start to feel your face tingling, right? Because we're increasing circulation. Inhale. Hold. Just relax for a moment and just kind of feel the face where you've tapped. And then we left off kind of right behind the ears and the earlobes. So then you come on down to your neck. You can go underneath the jaw and the salivary glands. Again, if you have long nails, you can always be doing this gently with the knuckles or whatever works. And then tap the sides of your neck, coming down. Sometimes on this one, I'll just do one side at a time. I gotta move my collar. So as I come down, coming all the way to the collarbones. Just doing that a couple times. If you can do it same time, both sides, go for that too. And then very gently, right, we have our vocal cords here. You can gently tap, just really little, just back and forth, just down the sides of the voice box. We use our voice so much, right? It can feel so good to just breathe and be quiet and tap there. And as you get into the collarbones, you might even want to go, oh, shoulders, top of the shoulders. And then take a clearing breath. Inhale, exhale. End with a smile. How are you feeling now? Maybe just a little bit more energy, a little bit clearer, I hope. If you want to take another breath, but we're going to get ready to move into the sound bath, into the relaxation. So just start to make your way either down to the floor or onto your bed with pillows or into a chair, or even if you're wanting to sit upright more in a meditative, traditional meditative position, you can, or even just lean your back against the wall or legs up the wall. Sometimes is a really fun way to go. Now we're ready for our sound bath. We'll be here for a while, so take a few minutes to get comfortable. Cover yourself with a blanket. Cover your eyes with an eye pillow or jacket sleeve if you like. You can use a bolster under your knees, anything that would make you feel cozy and comfortable. If you are sitting in a chair, simply close your eyes. Sit quietly and let your hands rest in your lap. You might want to uncross your arms and legs and let your feet rest on the floor. Straight spine. Content in your own space. Find your breath. Letting it come and go. Feel the way it comes into the body, how it goes forth, all on its own. You don't have to do a thing. Just watching, letting things go. allowing your body naturally heal and rebalance. Feeling the weight of the bones rest on the earth. With each breath, allowing yourself to feel a little more comfortable. Allowing yourself to feel just a little more at ease. Everything can be just as it is. Healing light moving into the feet, healing light moving into the legs, light moving into your hips, light moving into your belly, healing light moving into your spine, light moving into your heart, light moving into your lungs, light moving into your shoulders, light moving into your arms, wrists, hands, healing light moving into your neck, head, face, and hair. Feel the body relaxing. The sound of the breath. Your heartbeat. Relax. There's nothing to do now. All those things can wait. Giving yourself time to just be. When you are ready, you can slowly start to come back, deepening your breath, maybe moving your fingers and your toes. Just easy, kind of lazy. Maybe you're not coming back just yet. Allow yourself a little time to wake up. Check that all your body parts are working. Maybe rotating the wrists and the ankles. Slowly, carefully moving the head side to side. And if you like, bringing it all together and stretching your body long. Reaching your arms up overhead. Stretching through the fingertips, down through the heels. Starting to feel those muscles activate and hug to the bones, and then just let it go. If you'd like, you can even make one arm and one leg a little longer than the other, and then switch sides. Stretch and bring yourself back. Wherever you are, however you're coming back, if you like, you can rub your palms together. Even exhale into your hands if you want to, activating your energy. And then just bringing your palms over your eyes. Keep the breathing passage open. And just open your eyes slowly into the hands. See how easy it is to receive now. A little more coherent energy between your inner body and your outer body. Let's do that again. Close your eyes and rub your palms together. And now this time you can either hold your hands over your eyes, or if you like, just imagine that you're washing your face gently with your fingers, with your hands. Just like if you were using soap and water, but this time you're using light. Just imagine just the light gently coming onto your face, bringing healing energy to the face, to the neck, to the arms. You can move to the arms, the belly, the legs, anywhere that needs it. A little extra healing. Beautiful. If you have time, you're not ready to sit up quite yet, you can gently bring both knees into your chest. And then hold on to one knee while you let the other leg go down, either foot on the floor or leg sliding out straight. Just drop that knee to the opposite side. Breathe. If you're in a chair, just take a gentle twist using the back of the chair to help you. Nice big breath. And then let's try the other side. Both knees into the chest. Hold on to the opposite knee. Let your foot be on the floor, or slide your other leg all the way down to the ground. Drop your knee toward the side. If you're in the chair, just gently going to your other side. Nice big breath. Nice way to wake up. When you're ready, both knees into the chest again if you're lying down. Hug them in. If you're in a chair, you can bring one knee up or both knees up, or even just rest your forearms on your thighs. Belly button towards your spine. And just breathe. This is your space, your personal space to be in today. Take a nice big breath. Fill your space with your energy. Add something to your space. Gratitude, love, kindness, whatever you want to feel today. Release your knees. If you're lying down, roll to one side. Then rest. Press the hands into the earth to come sitting. If you're in a chair, just come back to your seated position. Just sit in your space and just say a nice long big a sound of satisfaction and celebration. Just a couple more. Let your hands rest comfortably in your lap. Feel the blessing energy falling gently around you, like a gentle mist or a light rain. Just imagine that blessing falling on you, on everyone around you. Thank you for joining me today. I love sharing this with you. I love doing this together. So just thank you for taking care of yourself. I really look forward to when we can do this again. I wanted to leave you with a blessing from 7 Sacred Spaces. So I'm going to grab that. This is 7 Sacred Spaces. I've been spending a lot of time in this book. And this blessing is from Eddie Hillesum. Sometimes the most important thing in a whole day is the rest we take between 2 deep breaths or the turning inwards in prayer for 5 short minutes. Sometimes the most important thing in a whole day is the rest we take between 2 deep breaths or the turning inwards in prayer for 5 minutes. Until we meet again, goodbye. Also, I wanted to clear up that the book is actually called 7 Sacred Pauses. I keep saying spaces because I keep wanting to make space for it. But anyway, I just wanted to clear that up. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day and that I get to see you soon. Bye.